So Extreme Rules are now in effect in this one. Anything goes from here on out.
That's right, Cole. If these superstars can dream it, they are absolutely free to do it. There's nothing standing in the way of their most ambitious and sadistic imaginings. Ooh.
Down opponent and a double axe.
And the camel.
How do you counter the camel clutch?
He's prying their hands apart.
Femi saw what was coming.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
And he now slides back into the ring.
Oh, wicked punch.
Oof, that'll leave a mark. Caught with a clothesline.
He got nailed by that last attack.
That type of physicality earning Femi the advantage.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Oh, man! German suplex with the release.
Oh, right into a counter. Here he goes for the win. He forces a break before the count of two.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Tossed without regard.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Does this style of match favor a more unhinged superstar?
Oh, yeah. You need a twisted imagination to take full advantage of a no disqualification match. That said, sometimes this match brings out a darker side you wouldn't expect in some superstars.
Bam!
Got out of the way that time.
Oh, what an axe handle.
What's he open to find down there?
Call Hunter's secretary. Tell him we found the hammer.
Sledgehammer right to the gut.
Oh, just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. Ouch. Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
And it looked like Oba got caught hard by that. And he tosses him back in now. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Oh, what an axe handle.
That catches Oba looking.
Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon.
And he turned it around.
Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to find out.
Pow! Both competitors taking things.
Countered right when it was needed.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Got the leg snared in a
The stretch muffler's in. Couple of kicks will break it. Femi saw what was coming. Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
And this is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
And he is daring his opponent to face him with the steel chair. He's about to become the chairman. Oh, Femi gets cut off. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Getting back into the ring now.
Whoa!
Will this be enough? And a kick out at two.
He thought he had it.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here.
Ouch! Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Back into the ring here. And this one could be moving to ringside. Good night. Pinned here's Femi for the win. No, stops the count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Over, high risk.
Look out!
Elbow drop. Whoa.
Strong punch to the midsection.
This is just brute power. What a German suplex. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Glazed eyes on Femi now.
No, he beats the count.
It was almost all over, almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. I think he's totally gassed.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
Caught in a bad spot.
Targeting the throat there.
Oba is undergoing a thrashing.
Oba has to start volleying back somehow. What a double axe handle. Oba dodges a bullet.
Oh, that hurt.
He dodges out of danger.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oba ready to end things.
Indy counters. The Kimura.
Kimura lock cinched in, body wrap, this could be out.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
The following contest is a casket match. There are...
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE. This is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No DQ in this match, so these superstars are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket.
Oof, good punch.
Nasty. Got out of the way.
Lariat. God. No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
Punch! Look at this. This can't be good. Just like that. Bang! On top of the casket. Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. The mental torment and a vision of a casket lid shutting on you is going to be hard to shake.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Oh! Nap time on the island of relevancy.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Lifted and completely helpless here.
This superstar's lifeless body just chucked into the casket. Close the lid. Trying, and they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he comes in under the ropes now. Oh, great wherewithal there.
Uh-oh.
Going for the ride.
Choke slam.
The dead man laying waste to his competition.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Oh. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Showing Taker that he's maybe not so intimidated by him.
Yeah, Reigns brought the fight in a major way on that exchange. Boom! Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Spine first onto the casket. And I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
What a spear by Reigns.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
What a display of strength here.
This superstar's lifeless body.
Reigns really having his way right here.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heading back into the ring now. Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! Powerbomb! Oh! And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
And a reversal from The Undertaker.
Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Ah, there's a headbutt.
Popped right in the face.
Being carried around now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
Trying to close the... They did it! They survived for now!
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time. Popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power.
Tombstone pile driver.
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
And then they survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Looks like he's coming back in. Knew what was coming from Taker. Man.
What a boot.
Now sending their opponent across the ring. Oh, shotgun drop kick.
Reigns with an emphatic and brutal statement to The Undertaker about whose yard this really is. Oh, look out. It's on now.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
Yeah, Undertaker's getting pulled into some treacherous waters here. Oh.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Ooh, back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
That shot ends things.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Oh my God, a sledgehammer. This is going too far.
Making his way to the top here. From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. DDT by The Undertaker.
The action spilling in our direction. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, man.
Desperate use of the headbutt to get out of trouble.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
The dead man has them hoisted up into position. Tombstone!
Good night.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Oh! Ooh, man!
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Reigns once again proving just how dominant he can be.
It all comes natural to him.
Spear by Reigns.
You could say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Undertaker counters.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Gosh, what a match.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work.
He avoids the Spear by Reigns. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. He is locked in, and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Blistering shoulder block. He connects with a counter. What a clothesline! Ouch! This is a situation you want to avoid.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. They did it! They survived for now!
They're gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight. Hoisted up high here. Oh my goodness, face right into the barricade.
Weapon in hand saying, I'm up in the ante. Going for the legs, going right after the base.
Spear by Reigns.
He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid.
Reigns, guillotine applied.
Clearly,
He is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
straight punch. There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
Look out!
All the way down to the floor.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver and flopped spectacularly.
A mid-range hits it!
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Rattling our announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good. Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
We know what's coming next.
This match is getting more chaotic by the second.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, man.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
What a win here in this casket match.
I just can't think of any.
Here comes one impressive athlete. Oh, Femi.
The following contest is an ambulance match.
And you have to remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
And barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell rings. The time for games is long over.
Reigns crashes to the outside. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
a series of vicious stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Up the rope he goes.
They'll take things from the top.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing. Ooh.
Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Driven down face first.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Femi gets cut off. What a reversal.
We're seeing one response after another, neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
This one's heading to the outside.
Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Reigns had that scouted.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders, then driven down with a flapjack.
He's starting to feel the results of this pounding.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns.
You know, being in an ambulance match, it's hard not to be seeing red as soon as you see that ambulance at the top of the ramp.
It certainly makes it hard to focus, but the competitor who can stay honed in on their opponent will have the best chances to win.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Whip back into the ring.
Oof.
He counters with a great reversal. Clothesline.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Totally helpless at the moment.
From the ring all the way to the floor.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have, being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Uh-oh.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
He's starting to climb up the ambulance. My goodness, he's up there. This can only get worse.
Perched on.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Oh, guillotine choke.
Submission is in tight, but is this the
guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter.
My Lord!
I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
And please no! Through the air and connects.
That was a crushing dive off of the ambulance. How either competitor can move after that is beyond belief.
Interesting choice to close the ambulance doors. Must be a defensive strategy.
And avoids taking by Reigns. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match.
Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Swinging those ambulance doors open could have one thing in mind.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
And he re-enters into the ring. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Long fall and even harder impact.
Oba, high risk.
Blast off.
You gotta be kidding me.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Ambulance is open for business. Are we close to hearing the sirens?
Ooh, and fights back.
Oh, predicted what was coming. Reigns averts the attack.
Calculating the next move here. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Desperately trying to close the first.
One more door to end this carnage. Oh, trying to close the second door and win the match.
Inches away from victory. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had.
Bang! Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Oh.
Boom. Really just laying it in.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Boom! Scaling the turnbuckle here. Coming back from the out.
From way up.
Diving double axe handle.
Oh! Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse. Incoming.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Setting the sights on the leg with that.
Oh, but creates an opening for himself. Lifted up. What's next?
And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now. Trying to force the first door closed.
We've got a Herculean strut.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance.
Oh, my God. Got them off their feet here. Scoop slam.
Oh, my gosh.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash. Switched it up and hit the DDT.
Oh, sharp knee.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange. Got him right where he wants him.
From the top. Whoa, look out. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. And what?
Up high. Oh, ouch.
Soaring.
Sky high.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
And I don't see Femi relenting anytime soon.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Oh, gosh, that hurt. He wastes no time dodging the attack. Ooh.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Wicked clothesline.
Mounting.
Uh-oh. Bang! He finds a counter. Oh! With authority! Elbow drop on target. Boom!
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Oh my, with a massive fall from grace.
And now is the time. Now is his moment. He's got to get him into the ambulance fast if he wants to end this thing.
A seesaw battle in front of us. These superstars have left a lot in the ring tonight.
You gotta start wondering if they have anything left to give.
What a headbutt. Vicious. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Narrowly escaping there.
Being taken apart and might be getting a look of their ultimate fate right now.
Look at the
One door is shut. We could be looking at the end here.
pushing with everything they've got.
Come on, shut the thing, win the thing.
They slammed the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match.
Here is your winner, the...
Byron, the undisputed championship is on the line here. The title has one of the richest histories in our business. The champion is representing quite a legacy here tonight.
Yeah, the combined history of the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship all rolled into one championship. And like the title implicates, there is no disputing who is at the top when you carry that hardware around.
Corey, how does one approach a brutal ladder match when you're dealing with multiple opponents?
You cannot be tentative, ever, especially with multiple opponents. You see a shot, you take it immediately.
You must look for an opening and seize that opportunity because you might only get one.
Or you could get zero. A TLC match can be a cruel mistress.
Oh, what a quick answer.
All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you.
He's heading back to the ring. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Pow, what a shot.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Fast thinking saved him there.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Not looking good. In this position, driving face first. Wow.
Ooh! Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh, what a right hook.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Clubbing blow to the back. Punk never saw that coming. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Oh, and a chair shot delivered. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Big counter from Reigns. elbow to the gut for that effort.
Power slam.
Oh my God, a steel chair! And what's he looking for here? Ooh!
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
He's looking to make a moment here.
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
This is one way to get out of it.
Gets caught with a punch. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Taking this thing out onto the floor now. I don't know what they're looking for here.
And he's obviously prepared for this as he goes for the ladder. Let's get it on.
Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. And here he goes, gonna try to grab victory.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Try not to fumble around too much here.
He's grasping for the win.
So close. Has to go faster.
Getting laid out has to have the challenger rethinking their strategy. Something has to change here.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. And that's it. New champ. New champ.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed W.
We all know this 5-ton structure made of 2,700 feet of... Chain link does not judge, but it punishes. It rewards evil and shows no mercy. It will not relent.
Only the men and women who have stepped inside this demonic structure know just how unrelenting it is. And there isn't a soul alive who doesn't have trepidation when they step inside this cell.
I'm just near the cell and I'm feeling uneasy.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. With the counter. Ooh! Boom! Oh! Femi gets cut off.
Oh, man.
Ooh! Oh! Sliding back in under the ropes here. Fisherman suplex. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh, knee right through the stomach.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. God.
Oh, boom.
Ooh, great anticipation. Oh, Lord. He went down and took one of the cell walls with him.
I can't even imagine the force of that impact.
Steel bolts, reinforced cage, all giving way to that brutality.
He's going for a climb, guys. Moving right up the cell.
And not wasting any time here.
He's up and standing on top of the cell.
This is an unbelievable sight.
So treacherous up there. These superstars have to be running on pure adrenaline.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
I fear this situation's only going to get worse before it gets better.
It's supposed to be hell in a cell, not on it. Ooh, skull rattling. He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Oba at a disadvantage.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. He's starting as a setup to sell.
Oh man, this is bad. Someone's about to get hurt. And now he looks like he's miles high on top of the cell.
What would possess him to take this route?
You can hear the cell straining under the impact.
I don't know how much longer this can go on, guys.
Headlock cinched in and just tossed their opponent.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Driven down.
This whole arena is on the edge of their seats. One slip from up there and it could end your career. Driving the knee right to the ribs. Hoisting their opponent up.
Fisherman Buster. And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly.
Waistlock go behind.
Uh-oh. Femi timed that one well.
Uh-oh. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
Uh-oh.
Batten down the hatches.
He said crashing through the cell.
Cratering into the ground. He might be done.
That was insane.
The cover. Oh, my God, that was so close. How is he still in this match?
By the skin of his teeth.
And an elbow.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Knee strike connects.
Boot right to the throat. Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Any chance for Oba's offense is being trampled.
Headlock applied. Tossed their opponent.
Knee right to the gut.
Boom! Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Momentum's completely with him now.
He is not letting off the gas with this attack.
Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough. A trio of wicked wicked German suplexes. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Glazed eyes on Femi now. He got it! A career-changing win inside Hell in a Cell.
Here is your winner, the following contest is a casket match.
The casket match is now official. And with The Undertaker in the mix, there is an even more ominous tone to this one. The dead man has a lot of experience in these kind of matches.
I'd wager The Undertaker is one of the few men who actually prefer this stipulation to a typical match. The sense of dread, the grim foreboding of the empty casket, all these things play into The Undertaker's favor.
Yeah, for The Undertaker, a casket match is just a regular day at the office. This is what he does, lay people to rest.
Hammering down on the knee. Oh. Vicious arm stomp.
Oh, man.
Turns it around.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
He gets into the ring. Not a good spot to be in. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. He's making his way to ringside now. Back into the ring now. Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Boom, right in the button. Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
Just punishing their opponent.
Stomping down. Roman's on a roll here.
Undertaker struggling to defend himself against Reigns' unforgiving assault.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And you know he picked the shovel because he was looking to send a message.
Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there. A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now one of the best strikers in the business.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Big boot on the mark. Elbow puts an end to that. Boom.
Oh, and Roman fights back. And a big boot!
Oh, man.
Had an answer for Reigns.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Doing their best.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Man. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, strong impact.
The dead man.
The last ride.
The agility of The Undertaker on full display there.
The Undertaker looking to finish this now. Tombstone.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Tossing them aside. Roman struggling here, guys.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Wards that off.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
Reigns with the guillotine. And he has...
It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Punch to the stomach connects.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be ugly, guys. Look out!
Setting up for something here. Check your face after that one. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Driven into the steel steps. Oh, the power. I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Oh, bashing their grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Really working on the leg.
Very effective.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
Oh, he had that scouted.
He's managing to get some control back now.
If Undertaker was looking for a chance to turn this around, this could be it. Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Trying to close the lid.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Switches into a flapjack. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Oh, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. What a spear by Reigns. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Gets lifted into position. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it. You saw that being there by Reigns.
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
And that was a precisely measured attack.
Reigns and the Phenom have never been pushed to the brink like this.
The next move could be fatal for one of these warriors.
Tossed back into the ring.
Goes into the corner.
A splash. Scoop slam. Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
Undertaker's really being tested here.
Undertaker with the counter.
Undertaker.
The dead man has decided this ends now. Tombstone pile driver. The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
A baseball bat with a weapon like that in play, this is not going to be good.
Oh my, hurling a message to their opponent. Boom, return fire with the headbutt. Lift it up, what's next?
Powerbomb into the casket.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Raise. It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is locked in.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From way up, double axe handle. Undertaker moves just in time.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Oh. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Driven into the barricade. Boom! Oh my God, a clothesline! Calculating the next move here.
Oh, driven face first into the apron.
Not looking good in this position.
The superstar's lifeless body trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way. They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Looks like he knows that he who laughs last is the one with the sledgehammer.
Wow.
Driven down.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Taking flight.
What a clothesline.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Reigns hits it.
The Vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into them. What do you say? I mean, this is tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not a...
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Moving into the ring. Ooh. How many times have we witnessed this over the years? The incredible resilience of The Undertaker.
The Undertaker on his way to claiming another soul. Boom.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Now heading outside.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Now positioned out of the top rope. Going for a massive choke slam.
No, maybe not.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
The volume in this building has increased.
Reigns sizing up the target.
Spear!
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
The time has...
Stopped dead in their tracks with a shot to the face. And Reigns got turned around there.
The dead man with an arm wringer into the elevated wrist lock.
The WWE Universe willing these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now.
Boom!
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, the Undertaker.
These two looking ready to kick off this Bloodline rules match.
I don't know if anyone can really ever be ready for a Bloodline match, Michael. You never know what's going to happen or who's going to insert themselves into the action.
Yeah, Saxton, but you don't agree to this type of match without any sort of preparation or without any form of backup. You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
Ooh.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
That catches Oba looking.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Grabbing a hold of the arm.
Oh! Hip drop.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
In a well-timed counter. He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out before two.
He's really trying to rush this match.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Boom, running it.
Shoulders down. Throws up the shoulder.
You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
Oh, axe handle.
In a weakened state here, guys. Oba creates an opening for himself.
What a drop kick. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Determination in his eyes, and now a kendo stick in his hands.
Bloodline rules means anything can happen at any time, so
Look who's here.
Are you surprised, Byron?
I guess I shouldn't be.
turns that in his favor. Looking to take the legs out. Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And he moves in for the cover. Fights out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Look out. Femi gets cut off.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Look at the power here. How about the shoulders and then launching their opponent across the ring. Connects. Saw it coming. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough.
Ooh.
What's going on now?
This is absolutely ridiculous. Elbow thrown, saying not today.
Being placed in the corner here. Oh, what the hell is this?
And now we've got our unexpected superstars taking on one another.
It's become bedlam out here.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
It hasn't ended yet. Look who's here.
It's about to get a little more crop.
Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Here is your winner and the new head of the table, Brock Lesnar. Trick Williams, Dragon Lee, and Sami Zayn.
Extreme Rules match, you need a bit of a deranged mind to agree to these stipulations.
This is where all the barriers come down. You really find out who a superstar is and what they're capable of with nothing to hold them back.
Oh, watch this display of power.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Put in the corner now.
Boom, what a right.
Gosh. Knee to the face by CM Punk.
Oh, short on clothesline by Punk. Reigns turns that around.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. The kick connects.
Oh, Nelly. Brutal Mongolian chop.
Working on the arm.
Oh.
Tope Atomico finds the mark.
He really felt the impact on that one.
This is the reality of this stipulation. He knew the attacks were going to come hard and fast.
Lifted and completely helpless here. And took too long setting up for that maneuver.
Punch across the cheek.
And some say the only limit in a no DQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my advice is to hold nothing back.
Heading to ringside now. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. Headed back into the ring. Stops that offense. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He's still in this.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Punk avoids that one.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Knew what Roman had coming.
These two have learned each other so well.
Vicious knee to the face. He's looking a little battered now.
Reigns with a vicious stomp and a series of strikes. Roman has his opponent lining up the shot.
Drive-by.
Reigns just fully established his position at the head of the table with that attack.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
CM Punk needs to bring the match back. Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. Oof, answer that with a stiff knee.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. What a display of strength here. No. Power bomb onto the apron. Oof, tough hit to the legs.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Going after the legs.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Boom, what a punch. Action now spilling to the ringside area in front of us here. Oh, he's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Knew what was coming there.
He's able to counter that.
He's finally able to slow down all those incoming attacks.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. And targeting the leg there. Hit on CM Punk. And he fights it off.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
CM Punk.
Punk hoisting up his opponent. It's time. Going to sleep. But can Punk close this?
2. He kicked out.
Reigns able to get his shoulder up, and I don't know how many more times he can do that tonight.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa!
Springboard!
Clothesline! Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Not the most effective way to take out the trash, but still effective in its own way.
A hammerlock now into a lariat. Counter. Saw it coming.
Spear by Reigns. Hazardous situation for CM Punk.
2.
Roman Reigns picks up a strong victory.
Here is your winner, the
It's all over and Reigns stands victorious.
He said he would do it.
Get used to seeing it.
Punk's gonna hit the showers with this loss.
Feel the atmosphere as the bell sounds. When it comes to Bloodline rules, it's so important to get out in front early and maintain the advantage.
Oh, that's easier said than done, Cole, especially when everything's legal. But I agree. Use whatever you can to give yourself the upper hand.
And don't waste time. Use whatever weapons you can find and keep them close because you don't know where or who an attack will come from.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oof, point of the elbow counters that. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
A humiliating slap.
Oh, what a response. What a punch. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike.
See him looking for the quick pin. And only a 1 count.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Moves from the ring to the outside. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Testing the limits of that leg here.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Ooh!
Systematic attack on that arm.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Oh, look who's on his way. He knows he's here.
Check out the springboard.
Whoa! Springboard! Cover.
Shoulders are down.
Makes the save, and they continue this match.
Hoisted up.
Suplex!
If I could give any advice to these two competitors, it would be that now's not the time to hold anything back. In this match, you got to be vicious, even savage, and have the mindset to make it out on the other side.
Yeah, Bloodline rules isn't a fair fight. You have to go in with the feeling of your back being against the wall. And then you have to scratch and claw your way through the other side.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. Back suplex. Wait,
Frustration continues.
This is getting out of control.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Watch out!
Good Lord, taking flight. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Doing work to keep this thing from going off the rails. He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gonna hurt.
Oh, ouch. Honing in on the arm. Knee strike. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
We are gonna see it.
Headbutt to the groin.
That was low.
Effective dodge there.
German suplex released.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming. Oh, strong knee connects. Nice scoop slam.
He can do it here. That's one way to break up a pin attempt. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Oh, he saw it coming. What a shot.
Going right after the neck.
Neck breaker.
Ooh. Oh, no, they're coming this way.
Loving blow. Saw the original. How about the director's cut?
The Rock saw that one coming.
Double leg takedown, stepping through, crossing the legs. Can they sit?
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. Could this be the beginning of the end? Can his opponent survive this? Roman Reigns could be
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Look who's here.
You can say that again.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Holy, that was an awful landing. Welcome to the meat grinder. Thanks for showing up.
A back suplex right onto the apron. Producing a trampling. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Oh!
And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Roman for the win.
I cannot believe this right now.
You might not believe it, Saxton, but it's happening.
Contact to the back of the neck. He's inserted himself right into the action. He's not going to let him interrupt anything.
Here comes Reigns. Hazardous situation for CM Punk.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Man, that has got to feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here is your winner, and the new Tribal Chief, the team of Roman Reigns, The Rock, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn.
Like clockwork, the win goes to Roman Reigns.
No matter who you cheered for, you must admire how these gladiators fought through Bloodline rules.
I can't believe the carnage and chaos we witnessed here tonight.